It's time to talk about the big boys, TempurPedic. Now, the brand claims that the TEMPUR-Adapt here is pressure relieving, isolates motion well, and adds that special foam touch that only TempurPedic can. So let's see if that holds up. I'm Lauren, editor and certified sleep science coach here at Mattress Nerd. I've tested and reviewed hundreds of mattresses, and Tempur sent us this bed for free so we can add it to the list. Now we are here in the Nerd Lab to run this bed through a series of geeky tests. I'll go in depth on performance and of course give you my pro-con list. But if you don't have time for all of that, we do have these timestamps down below to help you find anything that you're looking for. So hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Now it's time for the highlights. I'm going to go over some quick hits regarding the TEMPUR-Adapt so you know exactly what to expect should you decide to buy. Now, TempurPedic has the TEMPUR-Adapt, the TEMPUR-Pro-Adapt, and the TEMPUR-Luxe-Adapt. Now in this video, we're just talking about the TEMPUR-Adapt, the foam version, not the hybrid. Got it? Good. Now, this mattress is going to ship for free and you'll get free white glove delivery, meaning a team of folks will come into your home and set up the mattress for you for free. You don't have to lift a finger, you just have to answer the door. Now, this bed also comes with a 90-night sleep trial period, meaning that you can try the bed out for that length of time, and if you don't like it, you can return it for a full refund. But if you do like it, you get TempurPedic's 10-year warranty. But if you want to know more about either policy in depth, you can check out our written review in the description. But if you came here for the details, let's get into it. Now it's time for a hands-on test, but beware, it is a little violent. I tore into the TEMPUR-Adapt mattress to get a good look at the layers and see how they perform, but of course don't try this at home unless you want to void your warranty. Now the TEMPUR-Adapt is an all-foam mattress. You won't find any coils in here, but if you want them, there is a hybrid version available. So let's start with the cover. It is a cool to the touch cover, and that's about the only cooling feature in this bed, so be aware of that. Now up top here, we have what TempurPedic is known and loved for, this slow responding foam that cradles your body. And right under that, we have a layer that responds to your unique body shape, so it should cradle you no matter what size you are. And lastly, we have this thick, dense foam to add support to the mattress, which is why you feel elevated on the surface. At Mattress Nerd, we like to rate firmness on a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is firmer than the floor. Now, most people don't like that level of firmness unless you're into that sort of thing. But the TEMPUR-Adapt is a 6.5 out of 10 on our scale, making it medium firm, which is best for back and stomach sleepers. But we also want to see how well this bed responds to your movements using this lacrosse ball. So as I bounce it on the floor, you see it comes right back up to me. Now let's try this on the mattress surface. So here you can see we're obviously not getting much bounce at all. No bounce, I'd say. So if you're a combination sleeper, I would say you'll feel a little stuck in this mattress. Knowing your primary sleep position when shopping for a mattress is super crucial because the bed's going to perform differently based on your sleep position and body type. So let's start with side sleepers. Side sleepers need a mattress that relieves pressure from the hips and the shoulders and keeps the spine in a straight line, which prevents back pain. Now, though this brand claims that the bed is pressure relieving, unfortunately, our pressure maps didn't really reflect that when it came to side sleepers. We saw a lot of pressure in the hips and the shoulders. So if you are a side sleeper, I would be aware of that. Now let's move on to back sleepers. Back sleepers need a mattress that keeps the natural S-curve of the spine maintained and cushions the lower back a little bit. Now this mattress does just that. It's chef's kiss for back sleepers. Now let's move on to stomach sleepers. You need a bed that is firm enough to keep your hips elevated and of course spine aligned. Now the firmness level of this bed makes it work for most stomach sleepers, so I would say it's a green light for the TEMPUR-Adapt. If you've ever been woken up by your sleep partner's movements, this is the test for you. Motion isolation, aka a bed's ability to stifle motion at the source and keep it from transferring across the mattress and waking up your partner. So here's the test. I placed a beaker of liquid on that side of the bed. The movement of the liquid in the beaker should signify how much movement you feel as I disturb the bed over here. So as I press my hands into the mattress, mimicking the feel of tossing and turning, we're not seeing too much movement in that beaker over there. So let's test this further by dropping a weighted ball in and out of bed to simulate someone getting in and out of bed. So as I do this, there's barely any more movement in here. A really, really great mattress for motion isolation. So if you sleep with a partner, this should be a good option for you. Now let's test edge support. Edge support is a level of support you'll get along the perimeter of the mattress. It's great for people who like to sleep near the edge, couples who want some space from each other, and people with mobility issues who need the edges to get in and out of bed. Now, the TEMPUR-Adapt mattress has pretty solid edge support for an all-foam bed. I am sinking down through the comfort layer, but that sturdy foam layer on the bottom that supports the mattress is holding up really well. Okay, it's time to talk money. Now, TempurPedic is a big name, so you may be worrying how much this mattress costs. Now, we've tested and reviewed hundreds of mattresses, and through that experience, we found that queen-size mattresses usually range between $500 to $3,500. Now, the TEMPUR-Adapt is $2,500 for a queen, right around there, so it's on the higher end of the spectrum, but prices are always changing, so check the link in the description for the most up-to-date pricing. We ran through all the tests and you know the costs. Now let's sum it all up with a pro-con list. I made a list of the 3 best and worst things about the TEMPUR-Adapt here. I like to get the bad news out of the way, so let's start with the cons. First up, side sleepers with joint pain, this is not the mattress for you. Our pressure map showed a lot of pressure in the hips and the shoulders for side sleepers, so if you are a side sleeper, the nerds and I made a list of the best mattresses that we will link down below. Next up, if you're a hot sleeper, this also may not be the bed for you. Aside from the cover, there are no cooling materials built into this bed, so you may overheat at night. And lastly, bad news for combination sleepers and couples that prioritize sex. This bed is just not very responsive and it can be very difficult to move. But there is some good news, so let's get into the pros. First up, this is a pretty well-rounded bed that should work for couples with different sleeping preferences. So if you and your partner have different needs out of a mattress, this is usually a good choice. Next up, back sleepers of all sizes should find comfort on the Adapt. The foam really molds to your spine and keeps you aligned. And lastly, if you have back pain, the Adapt is also a great choice. It offers really good spinal alignment, which oftentimes prevents back pain. Well, that's all I got for you. Now, I wouldn't call this a pressure-relieving mattress per se, but I will say that the brand claims that it cancels motion and adds a special foam that doesn't feel like anything else. That's pretty spot on. Now, do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're at it, go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you found it helpful. And for more content like this, visit mattressnerd.com. Bye. Oh, sorry. I had a thing in my head. I forgot what I was going to say. First up, side sleepers.
I didn't realize your mic cord is just dangling.
Oh, hey.